Hey, trashlings. Welcome back to the Demon Trash Podcast, the first of 2025. Hello.
First recorded.
Yeah.
We're changing up the look of the podcast, well, with the cameras and stuff. So, if it looks like shit, just like give us a break for a second. We're figuring it out.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
We're having... It's me. It's us. Look at us. Boom, boom, boom. Multiple
This is a
cameras.
3-camera setup, bitch. Okay.
Anyways, we're back for the first podcast of the new year. Well, first recorded this year.
Yeah.
I think technically did the other one come out before, like...
It came out, I think,
on the
like
first.
New Year's Day, but
Yeah.
like we'll get into all. Don't even like. We don't like. Look.
Like, we get it. We get it. We're tired of it, too.
I'm tired of it too, but boy, do we have a story for you.
I'm tired of saying stuff's coming out and it's not, and it doesn't. Okay, I'm tired. I'm not. We're doing our best.
We're doing our best, and we'll explain why. But we're gonna be doing like a new format for the podcast, and we're really excited. So for this one, we're gonna be doing like Patreon segments. So like if you guys want to go to our Patreon, we'll be doing an extra like about maybe 30-minute long segment, and but
it's longer than I thought.
well, it might be 30 minutes or lower, but it'll be like its own segment that will not appear here on the Utips or audio listeners, wherever you listen to this podcast. It'll be on our Patreon. But everything else is going to be the same. We're going to do our Demon Trash moments. And then, we're going to be doing something really special today. And we'll get into that in a bit. But I think we should just... Oh, who are you? I'm Carol, aka Papa Trash.
I'm Avery, aka Baby Demon.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know.
In case you weren't aware.
New here.
Yeah, and you could be.
Know.
You could be.
Be new.
Let's get into our 3, 2, 1. Demon Trash moments.
I'm going to go first. And if you don't know what Demon Trash moment is, in case you're new here, it's just like something you shouldn't have done, but you did it anyways. And we say it we tell each other, we share with each other, and we don't judge. First of all,
it's like we listen and we don't judge, but like I want to be kind of clear about something. I be judging, but like in the best way possible. Like I'm judging, but like I'm like
from a place of like understanding
and like love and peace and love.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I be judging. I want to be clear.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like a judgment-free
No,
area.
it is. It's like it is
like, because I was feeling like when I was seeing that trend, I was like, we invented this.
Well,
like,
yeah, no, we
Demon
listen
Trash
and we
moment
don't
was
judge.
the OG. Like
We listen and we don't judge, and it's like, but I be like inside, I be quietly judging. But
I'm
like, I'm
like a judgmental laugh,
like a judgmental, like ha 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 ha. But like I know I'm no
like,
better.
I get it.
I'm not better than you.
Yeah.
It's more like that.
Anyways, my Demon Trash moment was like, so I got sick last weekend, and like when I got sick, it was like when TikTok was like shutting down, right?
The ban, bitch.
It was like the ban when it was like supposed to be banned, but then
a whole 9 hours.
For a whole 9 hours. So like I was feeling like I gotta like doom scroll TikTok. Like I gotta put my eyes into it and like just like see as much as I can.
Were you getting emotional?
I was kind of like getting sad. Like it was kind of like depressing me, because if you think about like when I got like everyone got like really into TikTok was like during 2020 and like everything was shut down. So like it felt like it kind of felt like kind of sad for me, because it's like, oh, this is like not like my friend, but like this is like this thing like helped me get through this like app.
It felt like a community that I was like part of on the outside. I don't know, it was weird.
But I thought, I was like, this is going away. I don't think we're getting this back. Like they're not selling it. We're not going to get TikTok. So I was like, I got to doom scroll this. I got to doom scroll. I got to put the hours in. I got to get as much as I can of it before it's gone. So I spent like so many days just like while I was sick, feeling bad about being sick, but then feeling bad about this app being gone too. I was just like scrolling. I was like, until I was even like, I'm tired of this. Like I'm tired of because I haven't really been on TikTok in the past few months anyways, because I had to step away from like, I can't multitask in a healthy manner. So I like doom scrolled, and then like I was on there when it got like shut down like early, by the way. It was gone. And then the next morning it was back. And I was like, I just wasted so much time.
Yeah.
My time doom scrolling this app, and it's back already.
With their Trump ass propaganda.
Like, I mourned this app because I was like, it's gone. And then it like wasn't gone. Do you know what I mean? I was like, I'm done. I'm putting this to rest now. Like, I was closing a chapter in my life. Like, that, like, emotionally, like, I was like emotionally like closing a chapter in my life. And then just for it to come back literally the next day, I was like, why did I put in all this emotional effort to be okay with losing this app? For it to come back the next day, I was so mad.
I think everybody felt the same way because I was like, I really didn't want it to go, but I was like, it's over. Like, it's over. Like, because I've been through Vine.
Yeah.
We've been, like, we're millennials. We've been through Vine. We've been losing shit. We lost MySpace. We lost it. We've lost lots of social media.
We lost Tumblr for a while.
Yeah, I know. We've lost a lot of things, and we've come out the other side. Now, I was, obviously TikTok was, like, its own special brand of fucked up, but like I did feel the same way. And because like when it came back so fast, it was like, this was supposed to be over.
Yeah,
what the fuck are we doing?
I was ready to go touch grass. Like, I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm done with like this kind of like scrolling.
Like, I thought I was actually gonna like be able to like lock in.
Like, I thought I was gonna be like live the next chapter of my life and like move on.
Well, I felt like, because like TikTok keeps me really connected to the world and like what's going on. And I feel like I was like, now that connection's getting cut off, like I'll just become dumb and stupid and be able to touch grass and not think about anything else and be able to like just live in my own little bubble, which maybe like I think like we do kind of need just to bury our heads in the sand, like a little bit like that. But now that's been taken away from me. Now I'm like, well, now I'm back in it.
Yeah.
I'm happy it's here.
Yeah, like I'm happy I have the option to use it. I mean, for now, like I don't know how long it's gonna be around,
or how much it's gonna change.
Yeah, so I don't. That's my demon trash moment. Like, I was pissed when it came back. I was like, I already went through this process. I grieved. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's just like, and it's like, oh no, it's not. And it's just like, oh, okay.
It was like the weirdest. Like, have you ever been through like a friendship breakup where then like you make up like really fast?
Yeah.
And you're like, I actually don't. I don't actually know if I want to be friends with you, actually.
I was just like, I don't know if I even like want to be like on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm back on it, obvs, because I'm happy it's back. I am happy it's here, but like at the same time, it does feel a little different. There is like some stuff that did change. Just the government be playing games. Like, I'm like, what is this? Stop doing this shit. This is so annoying. And it's also like really immature.
I feel like also like they like shut it down at like 9. Like they didn't even shut it down 12 East Coast.
It's supposed to be like fucking midnight.
Kind of like pissed me off. Like I was like planning to like come back after dinner.
Also,
and,
like why would you fucking do that at 9 p.m.? You know everybody's using that fucking app between 9 and fucking midnight.
I feel bad for the people who actually deleted the app off their phone. I'm like, you guys really took it too far.
Or the fucking influencers who like admitted like all these things where they lied about it.
Oh
stuff.
My god!
I'm like, you're fucking stupid. You ruined your career.
Like, why would you do that? Because it's like it's not like TikTok's gone. There's other platforms. Like, it's not like TikTok was the only platform. Why would you destroy your reputation in that way? Also, like, good, because you're like just probably a shady person. So it's like, I don't care anyways. But why would you do that? Like, I saw like it's like, now that this app is gone, it's like fine if you like say like, oh, I actually didn't really like this book or something like that. Like, or I think this is overhyped. Like, whatever. But like, don't be like saying like everything's a facade.
No, so basically I lied about all my opinions.
Yeah.
I lied about all my opinions. I did see some ones with that were like funny, and it's like, that's funny. But like the ones that actually like destroyed their careers, I was like, why would you do that?
Why would you say that? It's like, it's not like there's no YouTube. Like, you thought you were like not gonna have like, there's no Instagram. Like,
go somewhere. Like what are you talking about?
Continue on somewhere else.
Anyway, let's get into. Should we get into mine?
Yeah, we can go into your demon trash moment.
I feel like this is more like, this is not a demon trash moment. This is more like a demon trash tale. This is so fucking
a demon trash epic.
This is a demon trash epic of
epic fails.
No, epic, an epic failure, an epic tragedy, but also an epic blessing.
Yeah.
But also like So how do I even like begin with all this? Okay. So, all right. So, guys, I'll just start from the beginning, and I will not try to take forever to get into this. So all right. As you guys know, we had to take like a hiatus because I had some like pretty serious family emergency stuff going on. Her cousin, one of my siblings, was not doing well health-wise and like nearly died. And it was a really hard time in my life, and I had to go be with my family. And so this is like around like end of October, November. I was like going back
September
into like October, and then like end of October. Yeah, end of October, early November. I was so yeah, it was like touch and go a lot, and then I finally was able to go out there and like help out and do some things and be with my family. But when I got back from that, and I was supposed, and that was like, I'm leaving to go home for like 2 weeks and then go back for Thanksgiving. I came back and like the first week of November, and I started to feel really not good. And I was dealing with sort of like medical issues up until that point, like that I have been trying to address like for most of the year, like hormonal issues, fatigue, tons of things. And I had gone to the doctor like throughout the year, but I really started not to feel good when I came back. I was getting like tons of pelvic and hip pain. I was having like crazy GI issues. It got to a point like the Thanksgiving plans had changed because my sibling ended up having to go back into the hospital, unfortunately, and was in the hospital for a fairly long time until Christmas. And so we did Thanksgiving here. We did a small little Thanksgiving with Avery's fam, my uncle and auntie. And remember, I couldn't even walk. I could barely walk.
Yeah, well, you were having like a lot of like pelvic pain, and you were like going to the chiropractor and like trying to get like adjustments, and like you were like couldn't walk around. You were just like in pain all the time.
Yeah, and I also was, talking with my primary care doctor at the time, and like I had blood work done. I had x-rays, which is bad when you hear what happened, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. So it just kind of like progressed, and it came down to, I was basically told I had like a lower back injury from caretaking my sibling, who is a much bigger person than I am. Mm-hmm. And that is what caused, because if you get like lower lumbar back injuries, like you can actually get GI issues because it affects those nerves. So that's what I was told. This is what I was told, and this is what we were treating.
Like around like the November.
Around the November
like in
time.
The November, early December time frame.
And then Christmas came around, and I went to visit my family for Christmas, and I was still like not doing great. I was still having issues. So when I got home, it's like the holiday time, so I'm not really like, there's not a whole lot of access to medical professionals. And I also have, like, with my hormone issues, I have irregular periods. And if you are somebody with irregular periods, if the wind blows in a silly way that you don't like, you might take a pregnancy test just to see. So I was taking pregnancy tests, and all were negative. And I was like, right, cool. I even took pregnancy tests. I had blood work literally done in November, and I took pregnancy tests literally right before I left for Christmas. I come back from my Christmas trip, New Year's Eve. This is when the tables hath turned. My GI issues all of a sudden started clearing up. Sorry, this is DM. I started to shit. And I started to shit good. And I was like, oh, it's going away. Yay. This is amazing. But something started to happen. And I was really bloated. Like, have you ever been so bloated, constipated, like full of shit? Like where you're like, you got like a poo belly.
Yeah.
Like that poo belly should have been going down. No, it was getting bigger in front of my eyes. So something whispered to me, something divine, something celestial, something like a woman's intuition said, pregnancy test. It was like in my mind, I was like, it's going to be negative because it has been negative. Nope. I get pregnancy tests on New Year's Eve. I take 3 of them. They were like instantly, like the moment pee touched them, it was like pregnant. And I was like, what?
Well, you called me hysterical, by the way.
Yeah, I blacked out, so you're going to have to like figure that out.
I get a call New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm. She's about to go out.
I was like about to start getting ready to go out for New Year's Eve. I get a call from Carol. She's
panicking,
crying, hysterical. She took a pregnancy, 2 pregnancy.
3.
Well, you took 2 and took 1 in the next morning.
No, I took 3 that day.
3 that day,
and then another one the next morning.
And those are expensive.
Girl, I didn't care about money. I was like, I need to know.
Yeah, you were like, I have a positive pregnancy test, and you were like freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing was, it was New Year's Eve, so couldn't go anywhere. I needed to go to the doctor.
Couldn't go anywhere. Couldn't go to the doctor. Couldn't do nothing. And so I was like, Avery, I need you to come here because like I'm freaking out. And by the way, my partner, he had literally just left the country to go see his family in Europe. So I'm here alone.
Well, we were like, okay, we'll figure out what this is because this is the first one that was positive. So we were like, how long is this? A few weeks? This is like,
I really thought
this
I was
is like
okay,
early stages.
This is the first trimester, babe.
Yeah.
Because when I tell you, I haven't had I did have pregnancy symptoms, but they were so light and they could be attributed to anything else. Like I never had like morning sickness. And again, I didn't start having like a belly. And also I had blood work done. Like I had so much stuff that should have told me I was pregnant.
Yeah. That
never did.
So here, like, this is the thing. So she has to schedule an appointment to go to a women's clinic. By a Monday or Friday? Did you go Monday or Friday?
It was January 2nd.
Oh, so you were able to go January 2nd. And we were like, we just got to figure out, by the way, we live in Texas. So
yeah,
that complicates a lot of stuff. So we were like, we got to figure out how far along you are.
Yeah, like what the fuck is going on?
And figure out like where it was. Turns out then I go home the next like New Year's day. We're like, it'll be okay. We'll figure it out. Whatever happens happens. Then on Friday, you call me again, crying hysterical because
I go to this women's clinic, right? I'm expected to be told I'm like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks, 12, maybe 12, maybe 12 weeks. Girl, I get told I'm 8 months pregnant.
She said
32 weeks.
Maybe approximately 32 weeks is what you like.
32 weeks
is what you said, calling me like hysterical.
And that's like 8 months.
Yeah.
So here's a fun one.
There's 40 weeks of pregnancy.
Yeah, that'll chestnut. So, and this is just an approximation because I just went to like a women's clinic and like, they have ultrasounds, but like it gets dicey later on in pregnancy. I won't get into it.
Yeah, the farther along you are in pregnancy, by the way, if no one knows this, it's harder to approximate how old the baby is because after a certain time, all babies are different sizes.
Yeah.
So they can only approximate it. So
guys, there's if audio listeners, if you want to see, I have a full baby belly, which by the way, this was not, and I know what you're thinking, like, girl, how did you not, what? I was like I may be a thick girl, but like this belly, when I tell you it appeared overnight, like she can vouch for me. It was not like this.
Like I saw you before Christmas. I saw you Thanksgiving. Like, I see you every week and it's like, yeah, you like, I think at one point you were like, oh, I'm so bloated. And maybe that should have been like our first sign. But we couldn't tell, like there was no bump.
I had doctors telling me it was bloat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I was going off of. Yeah, basically I found out I'm 32 weeks pregnant. Excuse me while I have a mental breakdown. No, I literally had a mental breakdown in the fucking clinic. They locked me in the room because they didn't want me to terrify any of the other young women in there getting scans. Understandable. But they locked me in a room to like sort myself out. Yeah, I found out
big reveal, you guys.
Big reveal, guys.
If you wonder why we're not like, we've been kind of like trying to get back on track, but haven't been, is like,
yeah, this happened.
Papa Trash is pregnant. It's going to be a demon trash baby.
Yeah, it's a demon trash baby. Now, here's the thing. So my mom literally saw me at Christmas. She flies in because I'm like, help me. And she comes here and she's like, holy fuck. Like, I swear to God, it feels like a Prometheus alien baby moment. Like, this belly literally appeared so fast.
Well, essentially the baby dropped.
So, yeah, so basically what they think happened was that my baby was sitting really low in like my pelvis, which is why I had such bad pelvis and sacrum pain. And then she flipped so that her head faces downward to get ready to come into the world.
Yeah.
That was New Year's Eve. She said, Happy New Year, babe. I'm here.
New you, bitch.
Guys, it's so crazy. And, you know, it's a real thing. It's called cryptic pregnancy. Mm-hmm. It can happen to anybody. So, yeah, I'm pregnant. At this point, at this time in recording, I am now 35 weeks pregnant. About, we hope. And the approximate due date is at the end of February, and I'm having a girl. That is what's been going on, guys.
Since January.
Since January.
Like 1st. So
yeah, literally New Year's. Like
that's why it's been like our like upload schedule has been like kind of crazy. Like we were dealing with like all the family stuff like before the like during the holidays, and now we're dealing with like with getting a newborn, and like also like we found out she was pregnant. We had to start going to the doctor. We had like all this stuff that like you should like you'd be doing.
Yeah,
we had to like try and find a doctor that would even like
take me on,
Carol on, because like a lot of people don't take cryptic pregnancies, or like they won't take pregnancy past like 26 weeks,
like past like 24 weeks or something like that.
A certain amount of weeks they won't like take on new patients. So like a lot of like places were just saying like, oh, no, you're out of luck, you're gonna just have to like have this
when you go into labor, go to the emergency
room.
Yeah,
luckily she did find a doctor that like OBGYN that would take her on.
It was literally like one OBGYN in like all of Austin, Texas. Like shout out to my doctor. And I have like a great team of doctors and stuff and that are really looking out for me. But like that is what's been going on. It is now January 28th as of recording this. So I have been dealing with a lot. I'm okay. It's really, this is it's so crazy. And like here's also the really funny bit about it, is because it's like this would happen to me. Like I would run the risk of having like a toilet baby.
Yeah, like that's my thing. I was like, she was so close to having like a toilet baby,
and like, you know,
like not knowing the whole time.
No tea, no shade to the women who have had toilet babies, okay? Because I feel your pain. I know. I'm like, what? I am lucky that I found out at the stage I'm at, even though it is super late. But holy shit, cryptic pregnancy is crazy. Like, it is crazy. Like, the amount of people, like medical professionals, who are like, yeah, this is normal. This happens. I've seen it. And it's like, girl, it's like the pregnancy boogeyman. Like, Papa Trash is becoming Mama Trash.
Mother Trash.
Isn't that wild? And what is so demon trash about all this is like my own body was like cheeky. It was like, I'm not telling you nothing.
Well, I think, yeah, your body. I also feel like your baby was just like, I'm I'm stealth mode in this bitch.
Dude,
like,
incognito, bitch.
She's an alchemist in there, like not showing the hormones. Like she's like, you're not gonna fail. You're not gonna show any on these pregnancy tests.
I think
not until I'm ready to show out.
I think she knew
show
she's
up
like,
and show out.
If she has a choice, I might not make it out the womb.
Yeah.
So I need to like lock in and hide like, until it's too late.
They say cryptic pregnancy. I think you're having a cryptid.
Yeah. But my baby is healthy and she's good. And yeah, I'm having a baby where I'm having a little goblin. And I'm excited. I'm fucking petrified, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is my demon trash moment. Can you guys believe it? Look at this fucking thing. It's like a beach ball, bitch.
Yeah.
It's fucking huge. It's huge.
The other, like, I've been like looking back on our videos. I'm like, oh, Carol was pregnant in that. She was pregnant in this. Like, this baby's been to sweat tour.
Oh my God.
This baby's been on boat parties. This baby's been everywhere, bitch.
Yeah, yeah. And like, I know what you're thinking. Like, I was worried because I was like, I didn't change my lifestyle. I didn't know I was pregnant.
Yeah.
I've been pregnant since May.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Baby went to sweat tour. Baby went on boat parties. Baby's been to the club. Okay. But baby's healthy. But yeah, that's my demon trash epic.
Yeah, you guys, there's gonna be a demon trash baby. There's a bunch of baby stuff outside this room. It's like wild. This baby is coming.
But like, yeah, so I just, shout out to toilet baby moms. Here's the thing. No judgment. But I just don't know, me personally, if I would have been able to recover from that.
Having a toilet baby.
From having a toilet baby.
So we've been trying, we're planning, you guys, we're trying not to have like too much of it, like a dip in like content and stuff. We're going to like pre-record, but
it was just so annoying.
It's been a doozy. It's been
one thing after
doozy, bro.
It's been a wild 6 months, I feel like. It's just been like, it's like one thing after the other, bitch.
And then you're just going to have a baby,
dude,
all the time.
And this is what's really funny. This one little more side thing. Like at Christmas dinner, everybody's like, when are you guys going to get married and have a baby? And I was sitting there being like, don't piss me off. I don't want a fucking baby. I was like, I don't want a baby right now. That's the least of my fucking worries, dude. And then,
and then you were pregnant the whole time.
That is like, joke's on me, bitch.
Joke's on me. I've been pregnant the whole time, bro.
I was like, don't even piss me off. I don't want a fucking baby right now. But now I've got a fucking baby.
And it's coming.
It's so wild to me that I'm about to be a mom. Like, me.
Last podcast, you were just like talking about how you were like addicted to like Infinity Nikki. Like,
and you know what? I'm not changing. I'm not changing. I'm just gonna have like I'm gonna have a kid, but like I'm still gonna be me. Like, bitch, I'm reading Onyx Storm.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm not changing. I won't.
Trash.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like.
Now we have an heir.
No, we
have an heir for the Demon Trash Kingdom because it is a matriarchy.
It is a matriarchy. Yeah,
passed down to the firstborn daughter.
Yes, that is correct. If she wants to.
If she wants.
But she's gonna have to.
Attention, loyal subjects of the trashdom. This is a royal decree from your leaders, Papa Trash
and Baby Demon.
Find us everywhere at Demon Trashcast. Like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Rate and review us on the podcast platform of your choosing. Do so, or be eternally banished to the abyss.
Also, if you're here, you probably have some goblins and gremlins that will find a home in the trashdom, so share with your friends. And if you like what we do here and would like to support us, check out our Patreon for extra content and more. Signed,
Empress of Destruction.
No, how about your humble rulers,
Papa Trash
and Baby Demon?
Do it or else.
It's time to eat cake. But first we ended 2024 with our Simp Royale. And so we figured we might as well start 2025 off with our Hear Me Outs.
Yeah.
Okay. And it only seemed right. All right. So we're gonna do that, and I'm excited.
We're gonna do our hear me out.
We're really revealing a lot in this episode. We're getting really vulnerable and open.
Are we? I don't know if people are gonna be surprised. If you listen to our podcast, I feel like you'll know all mine.
No, for sure. I mean, look, like,
actually, I feel like yours, am more like, I don't know if I'll know.
Yeah, but okay, let me like have a little like rant for a second. When I am just, here's how I feel about hear me outs, okay? Like, if you're picking conventionally attractive like characters or things for your hear me out, like, you're fucking boring. Like, I have seen people like literally choose like resand, like, hear me out. That's not a hear me out, babe. That's not a hear me out.
That's what made me so nervous for this, because you've been like so like judgmental about people's hear me outs, and I'm like, I have to like go to the darkest depths and pick like the freakiest shit.
But like, it's like, if you're gonna be like, I have to like hear me out,
weirdest shit.
But
so like
do you not understand what I'm saying?
No, I hear you, but like I feel like all mine are gonna like seem like really crazy. Because like I'm so scared of your judgment of like that's not like hear me out enough. And like for you, like I feel like the bar is really high. Like they can't just be like
more low.
No, like it's like they have to be like some sort of like humanoid. And now I'm like, people are gonna think I'm like a furry.
Look, I think like they can be like, I just think like if you're gonna be like, hear me out, here's a really hot person, and call me crazy, but hear me out. Like, yeah, babe, you look stupid.
No, like this is a hear me out cake, so it's like not gonna be like our Simp Royale, who are like obviously like top of the line, the hottest people.
Yeah,
this is the hear me out. So I'm ready to get into it.
I mean, some of these people are hot.
And we can.
Okay.
Like, no, they're gonna be hot, but they're like gonna be like, I don't know, like
they're gonna be strange.
They're gonna be like half alligator, like I don't know.
Half alligator. Damn, I'm excited to get into yours. I wanted to go tame to like psychotic.
Oh, you want to start? Okay.
I went tame to psychotic. I don't care what route you went. This is just the route I'm going.
Yeah. So
from tame, I'm gonna start off with Daddy Shrek.
Okay.
Because look, like Shrek really is that. Like, look at that Riz. Shrek really is that man. Like, he really is that man.
Yeah. No, that's a good one.
I feel like it doesn't really need much explanation. Like, you get it. Like, we all get it.
I'm gonna go like recent.
Okay.
I'm gonna go recent for mine. I'm just gonna go Nosferatu from the recent one.
Count Orlok?
Count Orlok, dude. Like, he did not have me in the first half, but he got me in the second half.
Count Orlok, bitch.
I just go like recent because, like, you know, if people are wondering our like review on the movie, we liked it a lot.
I loved it. It was so good.
But like he's not hot.
Cause
he's scary.
I saw the scene recently, the clip. It was like, she's like, you cannot love. No, but my passion with you has no bounds, or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. Next up, I've got this bitch. Look, Lola from Shark Tale.
She's hot.
That's a fish. Like, that's Angelina Jolie as a fish. And look, like, I remember just being little and being like,
there's something about her.
There's something about her. There's this illustriousness that I just can't explain.
All right. I feel like I'm going like recent. Like, who's recent? I'm going Tairn the dragon.
That's actually so good.
Like, I'd hit it. Like, I get it. Sorry, I'm trying to like, I don't know if I should make him higher or lower. This cake is gonna be looking crazy after this, you guys.
Tairn, that's good.
Yeah.
Is it the voice, you think?
I think he's deep voice. I mean, he's big. He's like really grumpy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I could get into it.
And he's a fucking dragon. Like, you know, people are like, how are these half dragons made? Like, me, bitch. Like, if that was like like, you know, like if this was gonna be like an option, like who's the person like banging the dragons? It's like, I'm gonna be one of them. Like, you know.
That's awesome. And I love that truth from you. Okay. Next, this one's a childhood fave, Goliath from Gargoyles. Look, come on. I have an action figure of him up and he's like reaching down. I have him positioned to like he's reaching down because I was in love with him. I wanted him to embrace me and fly me around that dark noir city. And there was just something about him, right? Like, we don't know. Come on.
My next one is the Thin Man from Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, you do like the Thin Man.
Yeah.
Is it the weird, creepy obsession with like?
Yeah, it's like when he pulled her hair and like smelled it.
Yeah.
It was hot. Like he was like obsessed and like he like saved them. Like in one of the later movies.
Yeah.
Like he was stalkery, but like I don't know. You know I like Edward, so it's
yeah. You kind of like a stalker. Yeah, you're kind of
also like look at him in this picture. Like he's actually like really fine in this picture, girl.
Yeah,
like look at him.
Yeah. I see it. Sorry,
it's a cigarette.
Another thing that I think of whenever I see the Thin Man is the actor when he was in Willard, that rap movie, and that kind of fucks me up. Okay, next I think he's just called Death from Puss in Boots: Last Wish. This like wolf man. He was scary. But like kind of hot. Like he's got like this hoodie on and he's just good at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always this, he was just scary. And I know that says like that means I have a problem or something. But yeah, Death from Puss in Boots: Last Wish was definitely like there was something about him.
I was playing a lot of like Tears of the Kingdom, but Raru. Raru.
That's valid, actually, because he's kind of
look at him.
He really is.
He's fine.
Yeah,
he's hot, dude.
Yeah.
He's very like noble.
Yeah, he lets his wife finish first.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Raru's letting his girl go. Like, I'm not finished until you're finished.
Like, look at all his accessories.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, that's good. All right, next I've got, okay, you know what? Basic, this was hard for me because I'm like, is this a hear me out? But I just went with it anyway because, look, Jake Sully, look, it seems basic, but like, goddamn. Like, him as a Navi. Oh my God. Like, I watch so many thirst traps of Jake Sully. It's like embarrassing. But yeah, no, I be loving Jake Sully. Now, I would say he's definitely up there with like Shrek. Like, he's hot.
All right. This is hear me out. Like, hear me out. UAPs. Like actual like the ones that like define physics.
Oh.
Like
oh.
I need to know more.
Okay.
Like
the ones that
like legit ones. Not these fucking drones.
Yeah, no.
Not the drones. I'm talking about like the zippy ones. Like we can't catch them on screen. They're like out flying fighter jets and stuff.
Yeah.
UAPs. I love like
yeah. like the Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
That defy gravity and
defy
speed,
physics and gravity, and like because like a lot of the theories around them is that they're not like actually physical.
Yes,
they're like metaphysical.
Correct.
So
and we be into that shit. Yeah.
Shit.
My last like really tame one, if you can even say that, is the serial killer Ghostface from the Scream franchise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, period.
Well, I mean, behind the mask, he was really hot too.
Yeah, but also just like with the mask on, like the newest one, when he has like a shotgun, like there's a scene where he has a shotgun. Yeah, bitch.
I don't keep up with the movies.
Yeah, my partner loves them, so we watch them all the time. I don't know, Ghostface, like he just like, like, I don't know, like, I mean, he's scary, but like, no, but you're right. Behind the mask, and then when he licks the blood, All right, you go ahead.
All right, hear me out. Hear me out. Captain Barbossa. I think you knew about this one.
Captain Barbossa for Avery is like, that's
like, because I feel like the obvious choice is like Jack Sparrow. But like,
hear me out.
Captain like Barbossa, yeah, he's not hear me out because everyone like
Jack Sparrow is like, he is that man.
I was recently with people. We were watching Pirates of the Caribbean, but they're like, no, not Jack Sparrow. Like he would stink, and I'm like, come on, we all stink.
We all stink. First off, get over it.
There's no showers. Jack Sparrow is like so hot. Like, are you kidding me? But in my opinion, Captain Barbossa is the better captain, and that's what I like about him.
Yes.
Like, he's a good captain, and like he was kind of like daddy. Like when he took Elizabeth for that first dinner.
He was. I mean, he's kind of daddy throughout the entire franchise.
Yeah, I just like. I know I can like trust him to like get shit done.
No, yeah.
That's attractive to me.
Well, when he came back, I remember being like, "Oh yeah."
I was so happy when he came back because he was like one of my favorite characters.
All right, guys, let's get into it. This is gonna be this is Fifi from Beauty and the Beast. Yes, I am saying that's the maid, the duster maid from Beauty and the Beast. But I like her preferably in the duster form. Fifi, she a freak, okay? She a freak, and I mean, yeah, I always say Lumiere. Oh no, or like, and then it's like, oh yes, she's a freak, dude. Like, and she's
French.
Yeah, she I don't know, she's just freaky and she's hot. She's just hot, and I like her voice. I like her French accent, and yeah, I just be in a Fifi. But also in human form, like she's hot as shit too. Like she had a low cut top, like her titties are out. Like,
what do you prefer?
I'll take them both. Like I take it both. Like, I mean, honestly, also because if you go with the duster, it's like now we can experiment. You know, we can really try some new things.
Every single monster from the Deal with the Demons, Katie Roberts' Deal with the Demons series.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know every single monster. Yeah. But specifically,
pick your favorite.
Specifically, I'm going the dragon and
you love Soul
and the Kraken.
Now with Soul, I want to be really clear. That's 2 dicks on that dragon.
Yeah, he has 2 peens, the tail is also
he can do some things with the tail
and long like lizard tongue. So, and then I mean with the Kraken, and he just has tentacles. I don't know what to say. Like,
yeah, period.
I'm trying to like put these down.
Okay,
oh, yeah. This game is wild.
Yeah, this is getting crazy. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go with the perfect species. I'm gonna go with the perfect species. The what is it? The most perfect life form, xenomorph from the Alien franchise.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just first off,
for me.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But first off, they're the perfect life form, and also they scream mother. You know what I mean? Like they really. I don't know. They're creepy as fuck, but at the same time, there's something sexual and sensual about them. I don't want to. I'll be taking no questions at this time, but that is. I do be liking xenomorphs.
I'm gonna go with the Phantom from Phantom of the Opera. You can't say that he's like that's like a.
I don't want to have moral discussions about it
because he is like I don't know. I'm like biblically accurately ugly. Like he's, you know, like his character is he's like ugly. So like, that's a hear me out, right?
Oh well, yeah, and he's also
a murderer.
Done some terrible things.
A bad guy, but like that was probably one of my first forays into dark daddiness.
Oh, that was like who wasn't
like Raoul? We're gonna go with him? Fuck that. Go with the Phantom.
No, the Phantom was that he was T.
The Phantom. Yeah. I would be singing for him.
I would be his angel of music.
Angel of music.
All right, guys. Next, I'm gonna go with U2.
Yeah. U2's hot.
Look at those thighs.
Thick thighs.
And
And he can fly, his psychic powers. And he's fucking mean.
And he's kind of like a tortured soul. But there's just something...
He's dark.
Something so majestic about Mewtwo as a Pokemon. And yeah, I don't know. Like, again, I will not be taking questions at this time. Yeah. And but yeah, Mewtwo really is something special for me.
Well, let's just get this over with because I feel like it's very coming clear I have a type, but the next one is Severus Snape. And I just would like you guys to pay attention to this area. And like when I was printing these out, I was like, this is like something's happening. Like I was having a realization that I have a type. I don't know if my camera is going to even be able to shoot me through all of these.
Yeah.
We didn't even test these angles, so I hope it's okay. But I don't know if you can tell, but I have a type.
No, yeah. You definitely like a greasy-haired, black-haired
dark daddy.
Dark daddy. Yeah, 100%.
Pale, dark hair. That's my type, I guess.
All right, I have two more. Before I get really out there, I'm going to say that this one actually goes, I don't know if I've ever shared this one with you.
Okay.
But it goes really far back for me.
Okay.
Like childhood.
All right.
The Balrog.
Oh, yeah. He's hot.
The Balrog. Imagine if he was like he could speak and was like more sentient. And then I was like his like cute little princess that he was obsessed with. You know, that's what I think about.
Keep me prisoner.
Yeah. And like, but he like cares for me.
All right. Then if we're going to talk about prisoners, I'm going to go Rourke from Morning Glory Milking Farm. I still think about that. I still think about this book. He's a minotaur.
Wait, prisoner? He was...
Well, usually the myths, the legends, they send like women into the maze for the minotaur.
Yeah.
And like in the book, they were like, there's a reason why they never come out. It's because they like...
Wild. All right. All right. And my final one is going to have to be the astral plane.
Whoa.
The astral plane, why? So with the astral plane, I think there is something, okay, the best way I can like describe it is like, you know, like ACOTAR girlies, like when Reese and Feyre go into like their shadow and then like, so they're like, you know, they're intimate, not only on the physical plane, but in this like astral plane thing, or like the same thing with
the
like
mental bridge, the mind bridge
connection, or the same thing with like Gale.
Yeah.
In like Baldur's Gate, and like how you're like
it's not just physical,
it's spiritual,
it's divine.
It's divine. It's beyond the physical.
It's quantum.
It's quantum, babe. It's quantum. It's quantum. That is exactly what that's the word it's quantum, babe. And that shit, that tickles me in a sexy way. And yeah, so I'd be loving the astral plane. Like meet me in my dreams.
I don't know if I miscounted, but I have two more. So
go for it.
The Emperor from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were gonna put the Emperor.
I mean,
okay.
If I was not in a committed relationship with Gale at that point, like I would.
She has a type, like this, and then tentacles. You know what I mean? Like you're into this.
Hey, there's other stuff. There's another there's another theme that I've also noticed.
What?
It will be explained with my last one. So my last one is Elias.
Oh, from Ancient Magus Bride?
Yes. But more specifically when he's in his beast form and when he gets really protective. So this is double-sided. So the other theme is I've noticed
You like a mask. You like a mask.
No, the other theme I've noticed is bovine.
Yeah.
And are horned.
Yeah. Bovine. Bovine. Yeah. Yeah, it's bovine. Yeah, bovine. Look at Raru, because he's bovine in nature. Yeah.
So that's the other theme that I
Did mine
noticed.
have a theme?
I don't know. Like I feel like
mine elicit more like a vibe. There's like fear. There's like, is he gonna kill me vibe? And then
just like sexy.
Or just like also long features. Cause like, I mean, look at Fifi. That is, you could do some things with Fifi. It's same thing with the xenomorph.
Yeah, I feel like yours are more like vibes, I guess. Like I don't know if there's like a aesthetic.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I don't know if there's like a general like physical aesthetic that's like running through yours, but like I feel like I have like a few,
which is very demisexual for me to be like vibes.
Yeah.
It's the general vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so that's our hear me outs.
This cake looks wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our hear me out cakes for now.
For now, it could change.
I know we're like about months off of this trend, months late to this trend, but you know,
it's still relevant.
It's relevant to us, and the thing about us is we'll get there eventually. We'll
yeah, after
the
family emergencies and the surprise pregnancies.
Yeah, I gotta switch this to his beast form. So he has like 2 forms. Like this is like, well, actually he has 3. He has one that's like his human form, Elias. And then he has his like normal. He's like has his skull, and then he has like this other form that like it's like animalistic, and he like gets super protective of her.
Yeah, you know what? It reminds me of, I didn't put Howl on here, but I should have put Howl in his bird form.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of similar.
That's more hear me out. Like if you were just like normal Howl, I'd be like, no, that's not a hear me out. That's like, yeah.
But I'm so fucked up that I sit here and go, but him in bird form is like, that's not even a hear me out. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming and chilling with us this podcast. We had a lot to go over and a lot to drop on you. And so let us know your thoughts. Talk to us. We are going to try and come back for another podcast before I give literal birth. We're going to do our best. So be patient with us. And yeah, guys, make sure to check out all of our things. And we will see you next time. Bye.